Alright, first day of my new vambraces project design. I've spent several months asking around and collecting large amounts of this mesh material that can be found as backpack strapping and on suitcases and such. It's a plastically cloth material. Begun sewing this together, very careful stitching using single thread needles and such. I'm using this piece of cardboard as a placeholder for the piece of metal that'll eventually go on the inside, and taking these pieces of material, putting them together. I've already got this middle piece cut to the size and shape it needs to be, but once these are sewn in, I'm going to cut them off the angle they need to be and then finish off the sewing or up to the point where it's cut down to. You don't want to sew it together and then cut it, because then your threading is going to come all undone. I've taken these dog collars I'd purchased and begun to de-thread them. These dog collar clasps will be what helps hold the vambraces on. Purchased a total of 6 of them, 3 for each arm. This blue one, the material is going to be taken from the length of this, because you're not going to need the entire dog leash material length if you're doing it the way I'm doing it. Purchased this plate metal from a garage sale. Something, I'm not sure, it's very lightweight, very strong. I was beating it with a hammer and trying to stab through with a number of objects, and seems to hold up very well, so I'm pleased with that. I'll be using a grinder with a thin blade to cut the metal down, and using a smaller, thicker wheel to round down the edges. These grinders normally come with these guards on them. Legal reasons, I'd advise using the guard. Also, if you don't want to just get fucked up and hurt. You also might not want to skip on the needles if you're pushing through heavy material. I'd recommend Singer. It hasn't snapped or broken on me yet, and I've used it to sew through even leather. Roughly the idea at the moment is dog collar clasp, at 3 points down the center, colored in areas be where the pieces of plate metaling are. This is stand-in piece for the plate metal until I get it right. Dotted line roughly where the cloth ends my wrist, near my elbow. Hopefully we can get this done within the next week or so. At least have one of them ready within the next week, and I'll be able to show it to you guys. Alright, see you later.